Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Erin Slater, and I want to send a message to David Dinsmore about Sun Newspaper Page 3 and how it is affecting young children like me and the behaviour of young teenage boys.
Okay. And how old are you, Erin?
I'm 11 years old, almost 12.
Okay. What would you like to say to David Dinsmore, who edits the Sun newspaper?
To stop this pornographic picture on Sun newspaper, because it is just one more sexist thing that could be stopped.
Why do you think it's sexist?
Because it is a picture of a young woman showing off her body, and most of the women, or some of the women in Britain, are maybe overweight, and they shouldn't be ashamed of that, and Sun newspaper makes them very ashamed. Also the size of their breasts. And
do you think it changes the way that young women or anybody thinks about their body because it's there?
Yes. A lot of women worry about their looks, and that shouldn't be what they worry about. They should be worrying about getting jobs and being amazing and just an everyday person, not about what they look like. And Sun newspaper Page 3 is objectifying women, and it shouldn't be doing that because it's wrong.
There are lots of things, though, aren't there, that objectify women? There are lots of adverts of magazines, and women's magazines as well, and young girly magazines that are pretty awful. Why do you think Page 3 is different?
Because it's in what seems to be called a family newspaper, even though it's not. And it's in a newspaper it shouldn't be.
Do you think it's different when it's in a newspaper then?
Very different. And
do you have newspapers in school?
We do, but they normally go for like kids ones that are made for school.
Okay.
Like the First News.
And do you think if Page 3 wasn't in the Sun newspaper, do you think they'd be able to use that in school?
Probably. Yes, I think so, because they have a problem with getting newspapers to school anyway, and they shouldn't.
Okay. Is there anything else that you'd like to say to Mr. Dinsmore? How about how it affects young men? Do you think it has an effect on young men if they see pictures like this?
Yes. When a boy looks at an image like this, something is planted in his mind that a young woman is just an object and can be, and basically it just means you are allowed to like have the woman even though you can't, because women are not objects and not all of us are models. Some of us actually have a really, really good future and a job and love what they do. And young men seem to think, sometimes, some of them, young men seem to like shout at something in the street, like it causes more street harassment and sexual
inappropriate sexual behaviour.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Erin. Thank you very much.